So the last rule, we're actually going to draw a full shape now. We want to construct a triangle where they give you the lengths of each side, but realize they give me 3 lengths. So to make sure everybody diagram look the same as a general standard, which is what I realized with the CXC questions, whichever length they give you first, that's going to give you a base. So that's the reason they're giving you that first, because they realize all the questions we did so far, we draw the base first, which was to be the first piece of information they give us. So the first length that they give it to draw, that's going to be a base, just as a standard rule there. So we're going to start off with the base BC. And again, you could construct it using the millimeter side, it doesn't matter. So BC is from 0 to 8. And just mark it off there. And honestly, for getting your BC correct there, measure it, double check it. 1 mark, because you draw one of the sides of your shape. Now AB and AC, how are we going to do that? We have no angles in this question, but the distance from A to B is 7 centimeters. We know A going to be somewhere up here. The distance from A to C going to be 6 centimeters. So we did it in radii again. So we know if we draw an arc 7 centimeters long, AB going to be somewhere on that arc. We don't know exactly where yet. And if we draw an arc 6 centimeters long from C, that AC going to be somewhere on that arc, and where both of them meet has to be the point. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to get my AB 7 centimeters. So I stick my point at 0 and I stretch it out to 7. Again, it takes a little practice. So I stretch it out to 7 there, and that's why there's a little leniency in this. Again, with the pencil point being getting a little fatter every time you use it as well, as opposed to TD pencil. So this is my line 7 centimeters long. My arc, 7 centimeters is the radius away from me. So I know A somewhere on that line. So now I'm going to do the same thing from C, but the distance from A to C is 6 centimeters. So I need to compress that down to 6 centimeters there. That looks like 6 centimeters. So I stick it at C now. And I make a next arc. So this first arc, you can see the arcs. Let me tell a little light. I'm going to do it all darker. So this first arc, 7 centimeters from B, and the second arc, 6 centimeters from C. So where both of them meet satisfies both situations. So that has to be my point A, and I finish off my triangle there by connecting it up. And that's it. We draw the triangle. Now, just to double check, because remember again, marks for accuracy. Again, you could be a little bit off, but not too much. There's a little leniency. So let me just double check all the lengths, because each correct length is a mark. So that's 8 centimeters there for BC, which is supposed to be. AB is, look at it, 7 centimeters from 0 to 7. And AC is from 0 to 6. And usually they will want you to use your protractor as well. So if this was part 1 of my question, part 2 might have been something like measure and state angle, and one of the angles, let me pick an angle BCA. Right, already write the angle symbol. So that'll be BCA, or instead of writing angle, the word angle, they could have written it as angle BCA. Again, the angle always looks like this L shape. So you could have write that instead of the angle. So if I want angle BCA, so I trace it out. B to C to A means I wanted this angle here. So I put my protractor to line up on it. And remember, the angle opens this way this time. Because this is how the angle opens, right? It opens up this way, meaning if I was to put an arrow to show you the direction of turn, which is the definition of angle, then when I line up the center on it, I have to start checking my 0 from this way, if you notice. So line it up, you wouldn't get a nice, neat factor 10 like we was before. So you have to read off exactly what you get. Make sure you can't see the line and I block it up. So that's it there. I line it up nice and neat. Now to read it off, I start in 0, 10, 20, 30, because remember I open this way and it have a 0 on both sides. So I start checking 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. It didn't reach 60. So let me see. Here's 50, 55, and I start checking my strokes. 56, 57. So it's around 58 or 59 degrees. You read off whatever you get on your diagram. It looks like 58 to me. So it's going to be 58 degrees is what I measure this as. That's it. Finished.